Yeah, friends, I'm Charles, and today I'll show you a video of how to make a phone. Yes, what you can see, I use a box from a Kellogg's box. You can see it was for the children Kellogg's in the morning or whatever time they want to eat Kellogg's, but most of the time they eat it in the morning. And I glue it with with Brahma glue. I like to use Brahma because Brahma is a very good, it's a water-based wood glue, and it's a very, very good paint glue. I use it every time, all the time I use Brahma, and that is my way of how that is for craftsmen. Craftsmen are great. So you can use it for that, and it sticks very, very fast, you see. And not, when the sun is shining, the glue sticks very, very fast. So that is it. I make it in a box form. I use a cutter. In my old days I call it the NT cutter, but nowadays they only say it's a cutter. So I use the cutter, and I use my hand because the glue is so. When you finish, it don't stick on your skin. It can loose very, very, very fast and easy. And then I use masking tape, because masking tape is a very good masking tape is very good because when you are finished with your product, doesn't matter what you do, and you want to remove the masking tape, it don't tear the paper back with it back or something, and then I use for a very fast way to work. I use rackets, elastic, and then I put it around it because to keep the part together when it's done. And when it's dry, you can remove the elastic and so on. So every time you can see, I use a lot of masking tape because I like masking tape. It's very good to use it. So you don't have to worry what, and that phone is not to be too perfect. Yeah, it's not too perfect because that is for the children, the school children. You see that grade 1, grade Air, and so on. That is for their children, so they can see that. So I don't have to make that phone in very detailed. Okay, but I like to do something good, and that is why I use my time to build that phone. The video was almost more than an hour long, but I go in the speed mode and I speed it up because speed you can make a lot of video in a short time video with speed film. And in the past I don't like speed because I want the people to see, but I think there's nothing wrong because speed is actually very good because now you can save a lot of time also when you use it in the speed video. So, and after you must remember, people, there's no right or wrong in anything you do. There's no right or wrong because it's your way, how you see it, how you feel it. You are the creator of it, and that is what that artist say. That artist said, William Bell Alexander, can say you are the creator of that model or whatever your picture was. And then I put that mask all around it, and then I paint it over. But you can see that it was not so perfect, but I cut a little back of that video, and then I put a piece of cardboard under and on top of it. See, then most of the time it's not so faulty. See, look at that. And then after I glue that part, you can see I glued it on. I take a piece of paper and I make the buttons, holes for the buttons, and then after I make the holes for the buttons, I put the paper on it. See, you can see later on, I put on it, and then I make marks with a nail or something like that, and then I know where is my marks to put inside. I use the caps of bottles, cool drink bottles, I use the caps, and that is very good. So I painted the caps, and I put, I think I put 12 caps on. But you will see now, that is the buttons of the phone. Okay, that after I glue that part, I make tape on, and then I will show you the rest. It is, I like it because that is part of my talent. I do it, and every time the children come and they want a task in the school, they come to me and they ask me to do it for them, and I enjoy it because that is my way of, my passion to do something for someone you see then. So that is it, and then you can see now what is coming for it. And when you paint it, I put primer on, and then after I put my primer on, and then I put my, but I think it was not necessary to put so much detail on that, because that is only for the child, and that is the part where you put your ears and your mouth in, and when you can speak to the people. So I use, you can see it's very soft, you can see there, and you cut it. I cut that part there, and I cut it away with a cutter, and then I trim it to a nice headpiece. I had set for the mouse in the ears. You see there? Okay, and then I remove that part there. So after I remove it, I trim it again. See there, I trim it also, and I make it a little bit smaller. And then after that, I put paper on over it, and I paint a little soft edge on for the ear buttons, and for the voice buttons. You see where the place where the mouse speak in, and where the ear listen out inside. Yeah. So it is nice, and you can. I also take my cutter. You don't have to use sandpaper because that foam is very, very soft. So you cannot do so much. Otherwise, it is very small at the end of it. So that is it. And as I told you, there's nothing wrong with. You can see after I use my cutter, I make it a little bit smaller with my cutter. I sand it with a cutter. See there? And there is it. And then I take my paper and my rubber glue, and then I will put it over it, because then the phone is stronger. The phone is stronger, and the head set is also stronger. And then you can give it for a child, or you can put it in the house for displaying, or whatever you want to do with it. So that is a nice piece of leather. It took me about, it took me 2 days, because there was not enough time in the first day, because every time you paint it, you must wait till the paint to dry. But that paint is not so bad, because primer paint is not so bad, because it dries very fast. And that was also in the winter there, so I make use of the air outside. And there's not now raining down on that moment. And I will, after the glue stick on the paper, I also use masking tape and put it over that part, because when I don't want the people in the school, and then the paper go off from the model, and then you set out a big problem. Sorry. Okay, I use a little bit of water when I mix it with the glue, and after that I take my masking tape, and I put it over it. See there, and then after it is dry, and then I paint it. And after I paint it, I make a hole in that part there on the bottom of that headset for the wire, and I put a wire inside, not connected. It's just for the fun, and you can make it You don't have to put the wire inside, but I think it's for me better to do, because then the people have a good indication from what is going on there. And I put another one in the box from the phone, and then that is it. So that I cut that part, and that is for the mouth, and the other one is for the ear. Yeah, that is just, you can leave it like that, but I think you finish it good, man, and then you can do it like that. So you can see I glue one piece there and one piece on the other side, and then I paint it. You can also put masking tape, but I think it's not necessary because I glue it. So it's not necessary for me to do it. It's in I take my glue and I put that paper over there and I put my glue on, and then I'm still okay. That part was for this piece where the phone headset come in after you phone somebody or whatever. And then when it's dry, I use also a tape, but you can take it slow, you can work slower, and then you can do a better job. But as I told you, that is not necessary because that is for the children. So you don't have to do something too much perfect. See, and then after that part was dry, I painted a little bit of cut. It's almost white, but it's just a little bit of cut. And then I wait for the dry. So I leave it. That was Saturday, and I leave it till Sunday. And I think the better for me is now to don't go to church because she wanted phone in the afternoon. So it was not so hot, but there was enough time for the phone to dry. So after that, I phone it, and I said, you don't. If you want to do something like that, you don't have to copy mine directly, because you can do it as you want. You don't have to worry. There's no restriction on that phone. You can do it as you want to do it, and that is it. That is very, very easy, man. And after so you must paint that one part, and that is water based. You see, the main thing is water based. Then you can, after you don't have to worry about your hands, because you can rub it off with just a little bit of water and a piece of rag, and that is it, a piece of clothes or so. And there's the buttons, that is the caps of the cold drink bottles. See there, and I put this knife inside in the middle of it. And as I told you, I make a mark on that phone where I will press that inside. And then I just paint the top, but you can paint the whole cap if you want, or you can just paint the cap, or you can leave it also in the color you want to see. And then after it, see, there's it, and after it was dry, I connect all the thing there. You can see there's a paper is on top. So when I press the hose inside, I remove that paper because it was stick. I just put it on one side with masking tape, the other side just to keep it in place. And then you can see I use a stick, a nail of a pin, something you can use, and then you make a hose inside, and there is it. So you know it's in order, see, in the right place. And then I push in the first one, on the first one on the bottom, that is my 0, and then I put my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 inside, and there's also 2 other opening spaces on the bottom, left and right of the 0, and then you can see, okay, then see I put it in the glue. See, I put in the glue, and then I do the same with the other side of the wire. That is just for when it is dry, it keeps the wire inside, so we cannot go out. You can see there's one. And that is it. And there's my phone. You can see the left and the right. I put my star on the under the one of left, on the left side of the 0, and on my right side I put my S. And that is it. There's your phone, and you can call somebody you want. and I think she will have enough points for that phone. See, there's your phone, and it's wired also. Can see there. It looks nice. And there I'm busy something. I want to call somebody. Want to see if it works. And okay, and then I put my numbers, and I ring at the other side, and there somebody. I make sure again. Okay, there somebody is connected. Yeah, and there is it, friends. Thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe. I see you in the next video. Bye.